Hey everybody, welcome back to the NPP, the No I'm Patrick podcast. This is episode number 6 now. So 6 new episodes for season 2. Not so much different than season 1, honestly, except for maybe the first couple. But we took our hiatus, which makes it a season 2.
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
just talking about season 2 reminds me of a show I started watching again. I'm rewatching.
What show you?
Game of Thrones. Started to watch it again. Have you watched the new series, the House of Dragon series?
No, haven't watched House of Dragons yet. But you're rewatching Game of Thrones? Or are you watching House of Dragons?
I'm watching House of Dragons, but it's once a week, right? So I just watch it every Sunday.
Okay.
Last episode's this Sunday, I think.
Already?
10 episodes, yeah.
Damn.
I started watching like
weeks? Sheesh.
I know, because I think I started watching it the 3rd episode. So then I was like, I wonder like how much of Game of Thrones like references this. So I was like, I'll go back and watch it in between stuff. But I'm only a few episodes or 2-3 seasons now on Game of Thrones. So great show. Forgot how great that show was.
Yeah. I don't know. Someone said about House of Dragons is that they can do like multiple seasons of it since they started it so far back.
Yeah.
Like you can have, I don't know, 5 seasons maybe of just leading up to where Game of Thrones like started. So
yeah, they say in the beginning, like the first episode, how long ago it is before like the Game of Thrones season, but I don't remember what it was. I don't know, so like 300 years or 1,000 years. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but I recommend. It's a good show.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely gotta check it out. I have so many series that I'm watching. It's like we just started Love Is Blind season 3, so we just finished. No, we haven't finished any, but we're almost done with the Modern Family. We're on like season 10, so good show, super good.
Never seen it.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
I watched one season of Love Is Blind during COVID. That's it.
Yeah, like Modern Family is like a show that you can just binge or just kind of have it on as background noise.
Yeah,
I don't have to fully watch it, but still a good show. Yeah, other than that, not really doing much.
You had the vid.
So
you got COVID in Florida?
I guess I did. I don't know my timeline. I might have got it at work before I left, but
possible.
I started feeling ill like 3 days into the trip, so finally got it. But now I'm better. And
still sound a little sick.
I do, but
how long has it been? A little over a week, right?
Yeah. I think I started feeling sick like last Tuesday. So
a little more than a week, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm good. Still there, but
at least you tested negative. Like I just never tested negative to this day. No, I don't know. I did at one point, like after I had already like felt better. But for a while, like I had felt better, but I still tested positive. It was pretty crazy.
Like for a couple days, I was like just coughing here and there, but like I had my energy and like I felt good, so I was just kind of just chilling.
Yeah, I had a cough for a while too.
It is what it is. It's all good.
Better. Yeah, I mean, I know you feel better after what happened yesterday. The 49ers traded for Christian McCaffrey.
That's right.
So you like this trade or what?
What?
You like this trade?
I don't know. I've read a lot of articles leading up to this that it was a possibility of like him going to the Niners. They also said like him going to the Bills as well, which I think I saw that trade a better trade than the Niners. But I mean, people are like, oh, the Niners are so stacked now. It's like, okay, like we were, like the team was pretty much stacked before this trade, and they still lost to the Falcons by 2 touchdowns. So it's like, is
I
this?
don't know how. Yeah, like you said, like I don't know how much this actually helps.
Yeah, like they still have Jimmy G at QB. They still have like Kittle hasn't even been performing great this year. So I don't know. I think it's just gotta the favorites to win the NFC by a long shot now. So we'll see what happens. He's supposed to play Sunday against the Chiefs, so I don't know how he's gonna learn the playbook already in a
Yeah,
week.
he literally just landed today, I think,
Yeah,
in San
exactly.
Francisco. So I don't think he'll play. If he plays, it'll only be like a certain number of plays, probably
Yeah, and I'm
like a
surprised.
couple pass plays, couple run plays.
Like they gave up a lot for him, and I think he's kind of on his like end of his career. So
He still has 3 years on his contract for 20 million, pretty much per year. So yeah, I was surprised that they they didn't even need to do it. I think they already have a running back who's pretty much
good.
just like him. Like maybe he's not as good in the passing game, but he's just as good as a runner. Um,
And they also had Debo as running back. So
exactly. I think it's kind of unnecessary, but I mean, you can never have too many
weapons.
weapons. Yeah, but now they have 0 picks for a few years. But I mean, they have a set core, I guess, so they don't really need them.
Yeah, and the defense is solid. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. A lot of people are like, "Oh, this is the greatest trade." You know, they're all happy that the Niners made moves. I'm not. I'm excited, but I'm not too excited. You know,
Yeah.
I kind of definitely just want to see how it plays out for the first couple games and how they use them. So I don't know. And the Bears are trash, so I don't know.
What do you mean?
The Bears are bad, dude. They're the
Nah,
worst
then
team in the NFL.
they're not.
Oh.
The Panthers are.
Uh,
What? The Panthers are on their way to losing the rest of the games that they play.
that's true.
The Bears have been competitive in pretty much all their games.
Just bad, bro.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, you guys can think what you want. Justin Fields, I think every week has shown some sort of improvement. So I'm happy about that. Eventually, hopefully, they add another weapon.
Yeah.
Add a wide receiver. Like talking about a team that has no weapons. They have David Montgomery and Mooney, basically. And they don't even use Montgomery as much as they should.
They don't even throw to Mooney, so
It makes no
they
sense.
don't even throw at all. So
Yeah, they just need to figure it out. But I think their defense solid. So offense is the next thing they got to do.
yeah. NBA started this week. Noah. Warriors looking good. James Wiseman looking like a good backup to Looney.
Backup for a number what, 1 or 2 pick. Yeah, I don't remember.
Pick, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
To Kevon Looney. Nice.
Kevon Looney. Yep. Lakers look awful.
I don't think they look as bad as people think. They just don't have like the shooting. Like that's what it is. Like
the whole point of basketball, bro. You gotta shoot the ball.
You have to score the ball. You don't necessarily have to shoot the ball. But they just I don't know what they're doing over there, bro. Like who are these guys coming off the bench? Like who's Matt Ryan, bro? Who's this guy, bro? I don't know. Westbrook had a decent game against the Warriors, but then against the Clippers, he 0 for 12 or whatever it was. Like, sheesh. Yeah, Anthony Davis almost got hurt again. It's up and down. LeBron's just consistent. I don't know. Just the same. Plays the same every time.
He's chilling.
He's just vibing out there, bro. Like, he had a good game against the Clippers. But, just they were like 9 for 44 from 3, something like that.
Yeah.
The Sixers, I don't think they look that good. Honestly, they score a lot. They have no defense. Um, like the opposite of the Lakers.
Dude, I think the Pelicans are gonna be
I think the
top 5 team.
Pelicans are. Hey, they might make it to the finals. You never know.
I think if everyone stays healthy, if Zion keeps doing his thing, like I think he
Yes,
put up like 29 in his first game back is
yeah,
crazy.
he shot like almost 50%, which I mean for
They
your first
killed the
game back
Nets.
after a year, the Nets look bad.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons took one shot and he fouled out of the game. Uh,
And he only
yeah.
played like just over 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that guy. He just disappeared. He's supposed to be like a defensive lockdown too.
But he wasn't.
He got destroyed. Yeah, I think he was guarding like Zion and Brandon Ingram and couldn't stop him. Who else played?
Celtics look good.
Celtics look good. Suns look decent, but not crazy.
Yeah. And it's still early. This is just like the first week.
The first 2 games, pretty much.
Like the Warriors are playing their second game tonight. I thought
Yeah,
they
exactly.
played yesterday, but I guess not.
There's only 2 games yesterday, for some reason. And then I think the Bulls look good without Zach LaVine. Hopefully, when Zach LaVine comes back, they still play good defense.
Yeah.
Who else? What other team was notable? Hornets are not going to be good. I think LaMelo's hurt for a while.
Yeah.
And then the Spurs. Now the Spurs. That's why I wanted to pick last time you asked about who's the worst team in the NBA. I don't think I picked them. I don't remember. But Spurs. That's the team going for the number 1 pick right there.
That's true. Yeah. I always forget about the Spurs, you know? They kind of just they don't
always like, middle pack
type. Yeah, they like don't make any notable moves except DeJounte Murray last year. But
they just traded him, so
yeah. I guess that's it, really. Who do you got in the finals?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go with like you were saying earlier. I think the Pelicans have it. I think they have the score. Like CJ can always score for you if you need it. Like if Ingram having a
kind of pulling more weight on getting a go-to bucket than CJ.
Yeah, they have 3 guys who can do it. Now they have Zion, easy finishing around the basket. They have Ingram who can either mid-range, take it outside. You know, CJ do it all too. Do I have them winning it though? This is I think my early finals prediction, like the 2 teams that are going to make it are probably going to have to be, I think the Celtics are going to go back. I don't think any team over there other than the 76ers, who I don't know if they're that good. James Harden's kind of, you see the stat, James Harden dribbled the ball more than the whole team. He took 500 something dribbles and the team had 400.
Jeez. I saw that he dropped in quotations, and then he
airballed. Yeah. I think the Bulls will still be good. I just don't know if they'll make it to the end. I don't think the Cavs are going to be that good. I mean, they're going to be good, but I don't think they're going to gel yet. I'm going to go Celtics, Pelicans. I'm going to go with the Pelicans. I think they can do it. If Zion stays healthy, they can do it.
I think if everyone stays healthy, you got the Warriors, of course, repeating of the finals. It could be Warriors Celtics again, honestly.
I think the Celtics are almost a lock. Like,
it's crazy. Like they're doing this without a head coach.
I'm just looking at the East teams right now, and I don't see
the only team that I have is the Bucks. I think they just always know how to win. Giannis gets them freaking 40 and 20 every night.
The Heat always find a way to, make it in there. But Kyle Lowry I don't think he has it anymore. Nah. Against the Bulls, he was like 0 for 5 at one point.
Yeah.
And the Bulls are starting like a second-year point guard. But I think the Bulls have a chance. But the Celtics,
Celtics look good.
Warriors have a chance. Jazz are number 1 in the West right now. Shout out to the Jazz. 1-0.
I'm not gonna lie. Sexton kind of took over.
Hey, he's the guy.
Like, they beat the Nuggets, bro. Like, the Nuggets are one of the top teams with Jamal Murray
That's
coming
true.
back. So
Colin Sexton, I'll never forget, 3v5 a team with Alabama.
that's true.
Carried the Alabama team to beat. I don't know who the team was, but
You also gotta look at the Grizzlies too. I forget about them, but
the West is, I think, going to be a lot harder because there's like top heavy teams. I think everyone in the East is like really good. Like they're all like really good teams, but the Celtics are probably the best team out of them.
yeah.
But yeah, I think it's between Warriors, Pelicans right now, and probably Memphis, like you said, the Grizzlies. I don't think the Suns will get back. I think Chris Paul's too old.
True.
Lakers, I think they'll make the playoffs, but I don't think they'll.
They're gonna make it as like a 10th play-in team or something.
If AD's healthy, they might make it like a 7 or an 8. But with Westbrook, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You gotta trade him.
I don't blame it all on Westbrook, but
I don't blame.
I mean, after the last game, he had some good defensive plays. They had like 5 steals, but I mean, if he just scored 10 points, they win the game. Like
Yeah,
it's just
made the
completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so let's switch it up. Or actually, well, let me ask you: do you think that the NFL or like the MLB should adopt the NBA draft style? Because right now you're seeing teams are going to be tanking the NFL. Like right now's the point in the season where teams are going to give up. So you have the Panthers giving up, Bears will probably give up. Whoever's like 2-4, whatever it is right now, 2-5, 1-5.
Honestly, I see the NBA model more in the NFL, but like with MLB, I just feel like there's so many people and they have so many rounds. It doesn't even matter.
That's true.
Like not many early round draft picks for baseball teams. They don't like there's some people that come into the league and it's been like 6 years since they've been drafted first round.
That's true.
So it's like
MLB is a lot harder to find a star too.
Exactly. So I think it would only work in the NFL. But I don't know. It's a cool flat.
It would add something. It would add something fun to the NFL draft. The same old stuff every year.
Exactly. And like it gives like the teams that, who still are winning have a chance to get the number 1 pick.
Yeah, like let's say the Bears go like
Raiders or something. They like choke
the
season.
Like the Raiders, let's say they lose like 6 games or 8 games in a row or whatever. Yeah. And then they go 7-10, whatever it is. And they're not a bad team, but they have a chance to get number 1 pick. So it'll be fun to see.
Yeah. Where are we going? NFL or MLB?
NFL.
All right. Get this going. So it's been a couple weeks since we've done the game picker.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. My picks, obviously I don't remember again, but from what I kind of think, like I feel like all of my picks or all these games are super close. I want to say I only got 1 right.
So last week, you went 3-5. Well, the week before that, we both tied 5-3. I don't even remember what the games were last week, but or 2 weeks ago. But last week you went 3-5. I somehow went 7-1 and lost the Niners game, so that's stupid.
So all these games were close. Like all of them were super close, except I don't remember the Seahawks game though.
Ravens blew a 17-point lead again to the Giants.
The Saints blew a lead to the Bengals, which I would have 2 of those right.
The Vikings look good. Seahawks.
I think that was a close game too. The Seahawks Cardinals. I just can't remember exactly what it was.
I think the Patriots killed the Browns too. Bills Chiefs. Yeah. Bills scored in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, the Bills Chiefs ones was super close. All of these were toss up except for Pats Browns and then Cowboys Eagles.
Yeah, I think Vikings Dolphins maybe. And the Vikings put up like 40 points or something. Like 41-17, maybe.
I don't remember.
Anyways.
I think it was closer than we thought.
This week, very interesting games. Giants versus Jaguars. Noah.
The Jaguars have been playing pretty well.
But the Giants have been playing better.
They have a better defense too than the Jaguars do. I'm gonna go with the Giants. I think they're gonna keep the hot streak going, especially against the Jags. But the Jags are just one of those teams like they're just gonna beat a random team. So
yeah, this is honestly the game where the Giants don't show up, But I feel like they've been playing so well that now people are actually like kind of believing in them, and they kind of believe in themselves, so they're gonna actually bring it.
Yeah, Giants defense has definitely kept them in games. That's for sure.
Dude, Kayvon Thibodeau is actually doing something, so shout out to him.
And they got their first pick last week, which is pretty crazy for how well the defense has been. They got their first interception.
So we both go to the Giants that game. Next game, Colts versus Titans. Titans to me are just like a team where I don't know what you're gonna get,
Yeah. The Titans don't really score a lot. Like they go. I think they probably have like 21 points a game.
Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Okay, I was gonna say Colts get their running back Jonathan Taylor back this week. So
yeah, and they're very offensive heavy, like Matt Ryan, big passer. So.
Who are you going? Titans?
Colts.
I'm gonna go Titans for the home team.
Yeah, Derrick Henry could easily just run all over the Colts because the Colts did not look good last week against the Jaguar run.
Jets versus Broncos. Also a toss-up.
What a swap this has. Like, remember when the Broncos were just great and the Jets were awful? Like, this is just a complete swap. Like, the Jets have been really, really good, especially the past 3 weeks. So, easy Jets, I think. But this is also a game where Russell Wilson will just win. Like, they'll just win the game somehow.
So the Jets are also 3-0 on the road this year.
I'm going Jets. Like I believe in the Jets. I do. I think they're a team to beat.
Oh God.
They have a good offense and they have a good defense too. I also have their defense this week. So
the locker room for the Jets, they're blowing up. People aren't getting the ball. Everyone's unhappy.
One person I've seen come out and say, "What do you mean everyone?"
Everyone.
One receiver. Send him to the Bears.
See what happens. Maybe this is the game that.
I mean, anything could happen, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if somehow the Broncos pulled out a 3-0 win.
Pretty close game, I think. Chiefs versus Niners.
Chiefs defense looked pretty good. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I don't think the Niners offense is good enough, even with all the weapons. They just don't have the right guy getting them the ball.
Yeah.
Too many checkdowns.
I can easily see McCaffrey going for like 100 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I don't think McCaffrey's playing that much. I don't think he's playing as much as you think he's going to play. I think he's playing like 10 plays.
Exactly. Okay, sorry. 100. Let's say 100 combined yards, rushing and receiving, with 2 touchdowns. So 1 rush of 50, 1 reception of 50, and both for a touchdown.
Go for it. Yeah.
Bears versus the Patriots.
Look, honestly, if the Bears lose out, I don't care. They get a top pick. They need to pick an offensive line or a wide receiver. But the Bears defense has really kept the Bears in games. And I think like I said, every week Justin Fields gets better.
But the thing is, Noah, the Bears defense are going against Bailey Zappi. Like
there are rumors Mac Jones, if he comes back, If he comes back, he's starting no matter what. And Mac Jones is a check down artist. He does not throw the ball deep. Like, man, I was watching the Patriots game last week. This guy was just slinging it. Slinging. I'm like, what is this guy doing on the bench, man? Put him in the game. But I'm going Bears. Probably 56-0 in this one.
A lot of analysts are calling for the Patriots, or they also think Bill Belichick is just going to make the switch because that's what he's been doing the past 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably go Mac Jones. I don't know why they wouldn't, but
oh no, Bailey Zappi, dude.
No, he's the guy. I think he's the guy.
Yeah,
and they'll definitely get some trade suitors out of it, just like Jimmy Garoppolo when he was a backup for Brady.
True. Next one, we got Steelers versus the Dolphins. I think Tua's back, so
yeah, he's back this game, but I just don't know. I don't know, man.
And I think Trubisky is starting, or is it Pickett?
Let's pick it out. If Pickett's out, then I'm going Dolphins. If Pickett's in, I'm going Steelers. That's how I'm choosing this. Let me look it up. But I also think Najee Harris will also break out finally. Hopefully, please.
Wait, so who are you going with? Dolphins?
Hold on, let me see if Kenny's playing.
I think I'm going Dolphins.
I'm going Steelers. Kenny's playing.
Okay.
He's suiting up at least, so he's healthy. And the Steelers, they had a big win last week and carry it on this week.
Falcons versus Bengals.
Every time I pick the Bengals, they lose. And every time I don't pick the Bengals, they win.
I just want you to know that Marcus Mariota was the NFC Player of the Week last week.
Hey, he was like 12 for 12 at one point.
I think he finished 12 for 12.
Hey, Marcus Mariota still has it. He has the wheels. He has the good IQ. He reminds me of an older Justin Fields. Once Justin matures, that's how he's going to be playing right there. I don't know. I didn't watch that game, so I don't know how the Falcons' offensive line was looking. It must have been looking pretty decent, though, if they were scoring on the Niners defense.
I think he was 12 for 12, 2 passing touchdowns, and like 60 yards rushing with the score or something.
And they shut down a pretty good Niners offense.
Dude, that's so tough, dude. The Bengals have been like another team that's been on, but then off. But then
their offensive line is just so bad. Like, I don't know if they can even, like, literally any team the Bengals go against, I think they're just going to lose because they're going to give up 10 sacks. Who are you going with? I don't know yet.
I think I'm going Falcons. I think they're riding the hot hand.
Okay, I'll go Bengals then. Switch.
You're welcome.
Man. Should I start Jake London? Nah.
Jake London? Dude, Chris Olave last night, he looked pretty good. He looked like Andy Dalton, your guy's favorite.
My guy, bro.
Wide receiver. Browns versus Ravens to finish it off.
Ravens. After the Browns' performance against the Patriots, Jacoby Brissett is very hit or miss.
I think that's just the Ravens. I think they have to get it done this week. There's no more lollygagging around. I think they're going to come out and hopefully
against the Giants. Against the Giants, it was definitely the Ravens' offense, but every other game the Ravens have lost was on the Ravens' defense. So,
well, they finally upgraded the defense. I don't know if you saw. They signed Deshaun Jackson.
The defense, Deshaun Jackson.
I'm just kidding.
I'm like, what?
Find a wide receiver when their defense is trash.
Hey, that's just another weapon for my guy Lamar. So that gives him another reason to win. So
I just want to say I also beat Noah in fantasy.
Yeah, I had a rough.
I don't know how I did it, but
no, because he had two guys score 30 points, and
oh yeah,
And what's his name? Tyreek Hill didn't even catch a touchdown. He just had like 20 catches. 20 catches for 180 yards.
I do remember now.
Didn't even score the ball.
Jamar
Chase didn't even do anything till the fourth quarter. And then the Saints lost, and they're my pick to win. Come on, Saints, bro.
Wow, good times.
Same thing with the Ravens and the Giants, man. Like, these picks are ridiculous.
I'm going to make a comeback in that league. Just watch.
These picks are ridiculous, bro. But yeah, Chris Olave, glad he had a good game, but he was on the bench for the person I'm playing this week, so I'm happy about that. He only had 20-point week. Almost. It's like 18 and 17.
No.
But yeah, the MLB playoffs. I told you, man. Mariners were going to win. They won. Who else? Phillies were going to win. They won. I knew the Padres were going to win, but I let you peer pressure me to the Mets. But what I think what everyone didn't expect was, at least in the NL, was a Phillies upset the Braves, and the Dodgers were upset by the Padres. I think that was the more surprising one.
I think both the first round bye teams lost. And I think a lot of people are like, "Oh, we don't like this format, blah blah." But dude,
that's dumb. I mean, that's the whole thing.
I know exactly. Like, they couldn't win one game. Like, the Dodgers got swept 3-1.
This is what makes it exciting: is the chance for teams that you don't expect to win. You know, like this didn't happen in the AL. It's just the Dodgers just didn't perform, and the Braves. The pitchers just didn't perform either. It was just a rough time for the pitchers and the Braves. And the Phillies offense has been crazy. Padres offense is off and on, but when they're on, man, they're scoring 7 runs in an inning. Like,
definitely saved them.
Yeah,
shut them down. I think the Dodgers only scored 4 runs, I think, in the series.
Yeah, like it was pretty shut down. Josh Hader struggled for I don't know how many games at the end of the year, and then he shut down. He closed every game. So
I think the stat was something crazy. I think his ERA in the first 8 games were above 8, I think, and then his last 8 games to finish off the season, he was under maybe 1.5. I think something ridiculous.
They said these teams got in a rhythm. I mean, people thought the Phillies were going to be good, and they just didn't perform in the regular season. They're performing in the playoffs. Same thing with the Padres. These aren't bad teams.
Yeah, I mean,
I did regret picking the Rays over the Guardians when I saw, dude, the Rays looked like they don't know how to hit. I was watching those games, I was like, man, what is going on?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, but Cleveland kind of showed out. Their stadium ballpark was rocking every game.
And they have a young team, so they're going to be pretty good for a while. So we're just waiting right now. It's 2-0 Astros above the Yankees, and then 1-1 Padres Phillies. So I'm just waiting for the Yankee series to end. So I already know the Yankees are going to lose, so it's where is Aaron Judge going to go, man?
Dude, he's going to the Giants. Just sign him.
I heard some Jacob deGrom rumors to the Giants. Might be pretty good offseason for Giants fans. Can't wait for that.
Show them the bag, just
they have enough money to do it. So
they didn't spend anything in the past 3 years. So
Trey Turner maybe to the Giants. I'd be surprised if that happens. I don't think it will, but interesting.
Just get some. The Niners, they paid all these picks, to get their guy McCaffrey. Let's get the Giants going, Sign someone big. Not a Carlos Rendon. We don't need that.
Well,
the Giants just need everyone, honestly.
Well, I hate to break it to Patrick, but I think the Warriors aren't making playoffs.
Damn.
49ers. They just traded for a guy who's very injury prone. Very interesting trade. Who else do you like?
Honestly,
Giants. Giants aren't been bad. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. The Warriors are the only ones that you don't have to worry about. Like maybe Draymond getting traded and then before the deadline, maybe
I
that's
think it'll
like,
happen. I think it'll happen.
I think that's like the biggest storyline. But like for the Giants and the Niners, they're just surviving. Like
Yeah. Same thing with my Chicago teams.
just surviving.
Right now, my teams are just surviving. The Bulls are my only chance right now. That's okay. I'll take it. I had a good run with the Bears when they made the playoff or the Super Bowl against the Colts. That was fun. I cried when they lost. The Bulls had Derrick Rose for a while, which was super fun to watch. Until he got hurt. But the Giants did win 3 World Series in 5 years, so I'll take that. 6 years, whatever it is.
I'll always take that, but like now it's just downhill,
Yeah.
They go
Right now
from
it's
like a 107 win team to freaking 500.
Every fan base has this, up and down. Unless you're like a Padres fan, never been to the World Series.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish we were there for the Padres when they clinched. Like it looked so lit when they clinched over the Dodgers.
Who you have winning Padres, Phillies? Go.
I like the Padres.
I'm going Phillies.
Padres bandwagon right here.
Phillies, I think, have better offense, and I think their pitching is just good enough. Just good enough. I also have Yankees coming back from down 0-3. So
wow, I don't see it.
Well, they're 0-2 right now. They're going to lose one more, and then
isn't the series over, or is it 7 games?
No, it's 7 now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 7 for. I think you're right. Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, this has been another episode of the MPP. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the update on all sports going on right now. We have all 4 leagues going, 3 leagues. So pretty fun stuff.
Well, NHL's going. But...
Yeah, who cares? Sounds like Sharks are 0-5. Okay. Go follow us at the MPP Live on Instagram and Twitter, at the MPP on the YouTubes. Go like, subscribe, comment.
Do it.
Do it.
Now. Right now.
Do it right now. All right. See you, Noah.
See ya.